Hello ladies and gentlemen and otherwise, what's up? My name is Devious and I'm doing something a little different than I promised I would. For that I do apologize, but I'm having so much fun with this I don't want to stop playing. I'm sure you guys can forgive me that, and if you can't, then like I said, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, but I want to play some more. So it has been less than 5 minutes since I did the outro for the last episode, and I'm just going to go ahead and knock out another one, see what happens. So that being said, just in case there was some time between now and the last one, we have come to, I think it's called Mordzhok? Yeah, Mordzhok, and we have cracked the coin purse by purchasing some spicy meat, and that was all shades of fun. Now we're going to talk to Cassard and get rolling again. Handgear, yeah. Cassard is impressed by your gastronomic fortitude. Gah! You have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Excuse me, I'm a fucking unit! This is what I do. Right. Now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back to the road. Yeah. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I conclude my business here in Mordzhok. Take your time, dude. You're helping me, not the other way around. It's fucking chill. Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye. Well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. Actually, I'm sorry. Let me try actually doing his voice. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up in the market. All properly paid for. You just need to do the lifting and carrying. I'm just saying, you are quite literally twice my body mass. But okay. Oh, here we go. Chest of perishables. Yay. Wait, what? No. This is Bunbun's private worm stash, not for sale. Oh, I actually have to look at things. Okay. Table cactus, Thon, iron ore, Thol. Thon and Thol. Ring, antiques, Mill. Thon, Thol, and Mill. Oh man, I love these names. They're so cringe, but I love it. Zen. Who are you and why are you back here? You make me nervous. You came in with Cassard, yes? Good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please, take your prickly purchase. These guys are so polite. I love them. Stack of crated armaments. Nice. Explosions! Crate ore. Excuse me. Cassard sent you, did he? Right. Yes. What kind of ore was it again? Iron? Iron, of course. That would explain this box I have here. It's all fair enough. Man, actually making me read stuff? Bruh. Next level gameplay. So... Hold on. You were for start. Mole. Okay, so you gave your stuff to Mill. To I hate people! Okay, the names are funny, but they are confusing, and I hate all of you. Man, that turned around quick. What's up? Mission I've spoken for, blah blah blah. Cassard sent you? Why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods to a higher bidder. Oh, no. Nothing relics, was it? All packed in the box here. Handled with care. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Back on my motorcycle in the center of the damn city. And we ride. What's up, bud? Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. I do work, my son. Aye, that's the lot, all right. Good work. Oh, sorry, gotta do the voice. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I'd thought you one to sit in the city like the exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Yeah, no shit. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard, it's been an age since I last saw you. Oh. Just a very manly woman, don't mind me. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen. It has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This lady was on her way to meet with ALISAIE. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Yeah, I can divert. Didn't mind me. Wait, I know who you are. Wait a minute. Oh! ALISAIE has told me so much about you. You're Luna, aren't you? Damn right. I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. Yeah, just don't start telling anyone about them here. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer at an inn, and I've gotten to know ALISAIE quite well since she took up her guard duties there. Okay. Do you want me to take over as Luna's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be a great help, thank you. I'm gonna miss doing your voice. No, I'm not. It's horrible. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Almarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. My man. Ooh! That's that good shit. Oh yes, loot, gear. Selene is eager to set off. Hell yeah. ALISAIE has been desperate to see you, Luna. So let's get you. To her sooner rather than later. Hell yeah. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. Rock spires? We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Well, time to ride. A grand total of 30 feet. My bad. Was good. All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. Are you really gonna just, like, carry that whole ass box the whole way? Well, most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance. The local coyotes have learned to prey on folks heading home from the markets. You can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. You think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? Bruh. I thought you might. As I was always saying how much you... I mean... yeah, let's get going, shall we? Oh, wait, why was that the... Random flying carpet, alright. No walking for me. Come here, boy! Ooh. I can barely hear it over the explosions, but that battle music is nice! Ooh! Loving the guitar riff. Good. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. Dude, I just do things. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I always thought ALISAIE was strong, but in her mind, she was never... Now it makes sense. We should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Yeah, sure. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a backstab of some kind. Come here, punk ass. Wait a minute. Aha! Always stop for these, lads. Yeah. Very well. Can you stop? Good God, you're annoying. Can you stop your AoE bullshit? Asshole. Enkidu, can you stop? Actually, yeah. Continue pecking him in the eye. That's exactly what I want to happen. Alright, bring it on. I am 100% convinced, by the way, that this woman is a... Like, this is a trap of some kind. This is some shenanigans. I feel as though I will be thrown to the literal wolves at some point. Let's not talk about how I kind of already have been. If I can remember how to push buttons in the right order. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I can hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Fair enough. We ride! Yeehaw! Is that the rock spires there? Oh, that's the inn setup. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. I don't like how the mountains are literally shining. That's starting to piss me off a little. What are you? Big is what you are. That is an ugly looking... That's a fucking squig. You could not convince me otherwise. That is a fucking squig. Lots of horribleness out here, and I love it. Alright. This is it. Thanks to you, I don't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad that I didn't make this trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow, but first let's head inside, shall we? Okay, not immediately being betrayed. That's probably nice. An aetherite! My favorite. Doesn't seem like much of an inn. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since ALISAIE arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of cares. The afflicted? You don't know. No, I kind of just got here. I think I met anyone besides ALISAIE who is so unfamiliar with our situation here. Are you seeing some overlap at this point? Like, seriously, just treat me like I was ALISAIE first time she got here. Most folk has grown up knowing someone who knew someone. Explain? I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have ALISAIE give you the full explanation. Worry? Deep concern? Is it like a plague or something going around? She gives her on hoping to spot out. Okay. Now where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. Sounds like ALISAIE. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out to the south and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Okay, I take it back. She's being pretty cool with us. Very much appreciate it. I forgot. Always attuned to the Aetheryte. Yeah. Holy shit, man. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing where this could be a definite problem. Assume this is the watchtower. Aha! More of the good stuff. I gotta ask though, why is there that crack there? I feel as though we're going to go outside of the wall at some point. You think she left very shortly ago? ALISAIE is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size. Translation, she tiny! The small footprints lead off to the northwest. Do they continue on to the northwest? Oh, they come around to the west now. Every time I talk smack. I see. The hell? More tracks here, but they end in a mess of disturbed sand. You know I'm tracking you, don't you? Either that or there was a fight. One of the two. Yeah, that is crazy.
Get back here!
What?
Is that... It can't be.
You are mid-fall, dude! Pay attention! Throwing that red mage combo. That's my girl! Impressive!
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about.
Smartass.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Fucking sorry, goddamn. I didn't know time dilation was a thing. Oh yes, thighs. That's messed up.
How are you?
I woke up today. I was like, wait a minute, why is she like eye level with us? And oh, you're standing on a slope, a heavy slope.
We've fought them to a standstill then. The XIV did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then.
Understandable.
I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the XIV by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation.
No kidding.
As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
Alright. Another world to save? No problem. Let's rock.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood.
I gathered that.
100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down.
I think I see where this is going.
Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations.
Sin Eaters, and that's the sickness they were talking about, I'm thinking. Or the affliction.
Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities.
There it is.
They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them.
Yep, this is definitely the ALISAIE I remember.
The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Okay, starting to see the really dark part of this. So, they sit there until the change happens, and then ALISAIE and the guard run them down before they can cause trouble? Fucking hell, that's dark. Just a matter of time, more for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. I can see that. Celine and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you. Well, you help me finish my patrol, of course. That's fair. I think I'll do this one and then call it square for the episode. Aha! More white oak. Good. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. Those marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You could assume any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. You act like I don't slay regularly. Once you slay whatever's prowling around there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. I gotta admit, ALISAIE is... I mean, are you a Sin Eater? You're white. That's racist. Excuse me. Yeah, ALISAIE's got like a very heavy huntress kind of vibe at this point. Gotta admit, I expected no less. Aha! No, no, no. Okay. I clicked the wrong button first, and then the right button didn't rock because I guess it was on the cooldown thing. That's my bad. You're a bit of a tough one, ain't ya? Or die. Really loving the battle music, by the way. Love guitar riffs. I love guitar riffs while I'm fighting. It's so good. Seriously, though, this is just a giant freaking pine cone. And there's my small friend. How did you fare? Pretty well. Pretty well. I thought there might be one or two looking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I'd assume no less, actually. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin-eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a great threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin-eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. Yeah, I can see that. It's a basic idea behind my patrols. To cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. You've certainly helped on that front. As I do. Let's report our victories to Tesslane, shall we? Aye, let's do exactly that. ALISAIE tells me you helped on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. Girl, this is just what I do. In any case, I'm glad to see... Excuse me. I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly ALISAIE missed your company. Everything is always, if Luna were here, she would... That is an exaggeration. I don't sound like that either. Simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Luna's methods. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. You goddamn right. She leaps into the fray without hesitation. It really is something to behold. Might be a little smitten myself. And nah. There is only one for me, and unfortunately, he is no longer with us. I'm only teasing. Though I've no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. Getting a little spicy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and otherwise, that is going to be it for this episode. More of a shorter one because I plan to upload this, like, barely days after the other one, if at all. Because, like I said, I just wanted to keep playing. But that'll be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop me... Hello, Enkidu. If you... I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop me a like down below. And by all means, leave a comment. I do love seeing them, and I try to reply to as many as I see. If you would like to see more, drop kick that subscribe button and roundhouse the bell next to it before Enkidu starts pecking your eyes out, and so YouTube Senpai remembers to tell the almighty algorithm chan that I exist whenever I upload. Aside from that, I do have a Discord that I forgot to mention in the last video. If you guys are interested in hanging out with me or any of my Chaos crew, there's a link down below. Come join us. We are always being borderline psychotic, but it's funny, and that's kind of the point. That'll be it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next round.